Good evening, you whippersnappers and you youngins. How are you all doing this evening? It's your good old pal, Granny Karen Cakes Marino. I am back. It's been a few weeks. My arthritis was acting up and had a touch of the gout, and I'm all back and I'm ready to entertain you all with some crochet. So how are you all doing? Hey there, let me take a look right here and see what this thing says. I gotta remember how this computer stuff works. It's been a while. Hey, just a curious brain cell. I hope you got more than one of those. I got members of my family don't have many. So if you only got one, you're in good company. Well, I don't know about good company. Hey there, Linda Davis. Thank you for those bits. And what is that little symbol you thing? I can't even click on it. That's like a little green. What is that? Oh, welcome everybody. Hey there, Blue Raven. How are you doing? That crafty cub told me that that Blue Raven is a streamer over there, and he's a really good person, and he made Blue Raven a moderator so he can help out here, and we appreciate that. That's a crochet yarn ball. Yeah, that is a yarn ball. Alrighty. So let me see here. Do you like my new frock? Grammy ETC was so nice enough to make this, and the Crafty Cub gifted it to me. So I really like all these snazzy colors right here. And you see my jewels. I got a little brooch, and can't really see it because it's so long. I got myself a sparkly, what do you kids call it, bling? Got myself a sparkly little pendant. And you'll see here shortly I got some bracelets, and Blue Raven says I'm in bed. Sadly, we'll get back to some sort of normal. Well, that's all right. You take care of yourself there, Blue Raven. Well, I thank you very much, Grammy. And you see these earrings here? The Crafty Cub made these. That boy's pretty sweet. He's a pretty good boy there. So Granny Karen's all blinged out, as you kids say, for the holiday season. All right. So what was it here, if I can remember? Oh, that's right. I asked the Crafty Cub to get everyone's opinion on some things that we're going to be doing tonight. There was 4 different crocheted angel tree toppers, and you all voted, and I didn't see the vote. I don't know how to do that. What do they call that thing? The something cord. Anyway, he told me that number 1 won, and I like number 1. So we're going to get right into it here tonight. Ooh, my hair. Granny Karen's hair has a mind of its own some days. And there's my blingy, my jewels. Isn't nothing expensive. It's just some costume jewelry. But helps brighten up my day some days. Oh, wow, I'm thinking about it. Let me show you this earring here that the Crafty Cub made. And see here. Look at all that bling and that sparkle, and let's zoom in. Ooh, that's a little shiny there, but he picked out the colors to match my dress. So that Crafty Cub's a pretty good boy. Hey there, Clay Miko, how are you doing? And Clay Miko, I wanna apologize weeks ago that I wasn't able to go with you and North Ferry to see the drag race. I really like race cars, and my arthritis was acting up, so I'm really sorry I was not able to have that nice evening out with you all. But thank you again for inviting me. I actually thank Crafty Cub for wanting to give me his ticket. Hey there, Sue. Yeah, your name is Sue. You be in your best behavior? Well, you better be in your best behavior, young lady. Alrighty here. Now this This angel we're going to make here, it might take Granny Karen a little while to do this, so bear with me in my old age here. And if anybody wants this this here pattern, I think Crafty Cub said exclamation angel, and it's a paid pattern on that Epsy. I don't know what that is. He just said that's where to go to find this pattern, and so you can check that out yourself there, and you can crochet along with me. All right, we're going to be using this good old crochet thread, and let's see here. What does this say? I've never made this one before. I might have made one similar to this back in my day, but I don't remember this. Don't recall this one here. All right, Granny Karen's music's a little loud. If it's too loud for you all, let me know, and I can think I can change that. That's here. Let's see. We need to have a little knot on our hook. Let me adjust that there. It's a little on the loud side for my old ears. Alrighty, here. Let's see. We want to do that, and we're going to do 6 of them right in here. And a 2. And a 3. And a 4. And a 5. And a 6. And we join that with slip stitch. Good old slip stitch here. Hey there, Spy Guy. Good evening, Granny Karen Kixmarino. Trust you are. I'm doing pretty good here. How are you, young man? We crocheting here, Llama. Hey there, Llama. We don't. I don't take kindly to that hooking word. That Crafty Cub, man. That's one problem with that boy. He likes to use that word. But how are you all doing? What's everybody working on tonight? I know you probably can't see what a Granny Karen's doing because there's some tiny little stitches here. We good as work day has ended? Now time to find food. It's always good to find the food. Always good to have some nourishment there in your body. Insomnia was bad last night. Morning. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Llama. I've had my share of insomnia where my mind keeps racing and I can't seem to get any sleep. And now that I think about it, Tunisian hook crochet is hooking and finish. What do you know? I did not know that. Alrighty here. And we're going to do 2 singles in each. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Granny Karen's eyes aren't as good as they used to be, and trying to do these little stitches. There's 1, and there's a 2. There's that. So that was 4 stitches. Let's see here. 5 and 6. My word. It's going to come a time I'm going to be too old to do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 and 10 and 11 and 12. When I'm doing this part right here, I'm working on the head of this angel. It's the head and the upper blouse part. This pattern's done in multiple pieces, and then Afterwards, it's all pieced together and formed into the angel. And slip stitch to join here. That didn't work. Come on. Come on, Granny Karen, get it in gear. As you kids say, or I heard some kids say that. I got my ring here. And round number 3. Single. And 2. Alright, I think I can get this. One, 2, and 3. That's 4, 5, and 6. And that's 7, 8, and 9. 10, 11, and 12. That's 13, 14, and 15, and 16, 17, and 18 right here. Are you planning on doing this whole way? I'm going to do as much as I can. Whatever I can't do on here, maybe the Crafty Cub will be able to have me on again. I know next week he wants me to possibly be on to do a silver bell. I'll have to talk with the Crafty Cub and let him know how far along I get on this project. This is going to take a little while, so pull up a seat and get yourself a beverage and hang out with me and spend some time with an old lady. Alright, that's round number 3. And it says I got to mark the beginning of this one here in the following rounds. I got a single in the stitch, 2 in the next. Single in that one. And 2 in this. You should have to come to the walkthrough Christmas lights with us. I would be glad to do that there, Clay Miko. I would appreciate that. You'll have to let me or the Crafty Cub know, and the Crafty Cub can always get back to me. And oh, should have. My mistake there. Hey there, Mama Jewel. How are you doing? I'm pretty good here. Can I get a, what do they call that, a shout out? A shout out for Mama Jewel? Hey there, Angelic Dreamer. I know you. I think I've been in your stream before. Can I get a shout out for Angelic Dreamer too? Alrighty here. So that's 3 in that stitch. Well, 3 stitches, I should say. Repeat off from there 8 more times. I think that'll work. It's 1, and the next one gets 2. 1 and 2. Why, thank you there, Angelic Dreamer. The Crafty Cub was nice enough to make these earrings for me. He even thought that Granny Karen should have some bling going on, as you young kids say. And Grammy ETC made me this really pretty frock. You don't know how crafty. Or I think, actually, Clay Miko, that crafty cub told me all you gotta do there, Clay Miko, is exclamation point, S-O, the letters S and O, space, and then the at symbol, you know, the little A with the circle around it, and then the person's name. And that's as easy as can be, and it'll do the rest. Alrighty, here, let me count the stitches here. Thank you for that shout out. Alrighty, I couldn't hear that. I think my music was up too loud. I'm sorry about that. Well, if you're not following and watching Angelic Dreamer and Mama Jewel, I would highly suggest that you catch their internet shows here, just like the Crafty Cub's got an internet show. Let me see here. What is this this computer thing telling me? Oh my stars! Angelic Dreamer is a real gem. She is. Spinning yarns and weaving dreams with her knitted needles. They're like a modern day fairy with those crystals and nature talks. Last time they took us all on all the way to the moon with their crafted. You went to the moon? Their broadcasts are a cozy quilt of music, crafts, and chit chat. So grab your knitting and let's stitch some together good times. And don't forget to nibble on some virtual cookies I baked just for you, dearie. Actually, that wasn't that far off, because I made some cookie dough batter today, and I'm going to be baking that up probably tomorrow. And what's it saying about Mama Jewel? Oh dearie me, Mama Jewel is such a sweet soul, helping those spoonies with their struggles. They've been crafting up a storm, making bibs and outfits for the little ones. Well, isn't that precious that you make bibs and outfits for little ones? Last I heard, they were testing something. Probably one of them fancy gadgets. You test a fancy gadget? Well, I'm interested here. And oh, they had a grandbaby watch and even co-stream with friends. You had a grandbaby, Mama Jewel? Well, congratulations on the grandbaby. Plus, they hosted a big winter market. I heard about that winter market that you all had. Do drop by for support and maybe some virtual cookies from Grandma's Secret Recipe. We do love those cookies, real or virtual. But again, Clay Mika, thank you for giving those shout outs there. And like I said, if you're not following Mama Jewel and Angelic Dreamer, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Let's see here. I think Granny Karen's getting this correct. If not, we're gonna make do with it. These old eyes can't really see it all, and like I said, maybe someday, hopefully not too soon, maybe I won't be able to do this anymore. But while we're still doing it, while I'm still able to, we're doing it. That was round number 4. Alright, here. The next one is at the end of March. We will get you some help on those panels bits, so you're ready to join on the yeah, Crafty Cub was confused about the panels there for the Makers and Crafters Society, and he'll probably have to reach out to you and see if he can figure that out. Alrighty, here we got rounds 5 through 13. 5 through 13. I got to do some counting here. A single in each. All right, I think we can do this here. And two. Let me mark this stitch here. Had one born in the end of October, and grandbaby number 13 arriving in January. Congratulations on 13. Been busy knitting and crocheting a storm, making all those Texas grandbabies beanies and scarves. They're gonna need it. Hawaii grands all get some custom shirts, as they don't need beanies and scarves out there much. Wow, you got grandbabies in Texas and Hawaii. They're very lucky grandbabies. Please do so. Be more than happy. Well, I will definitely, Crafty Cup will definitely be in contact with you, Angelic Dreamer. Let's see here. So I'm on round number 5. So what is everyone else doing this evening? Are you also working on a project? I'm crocheting with some crochet thread, the same stuff I make doilies out of, and I'm using a 1.5mm hook, so not technically micro crocheting, but pretty close to that. I think micro crocheting, I think that I've seen people on the YouTube and the TikTok, they're using that sewing thread, and I want to be able to see that. Well, I'm enjoying the new expansion that came to Pokemon today. I heard about them Pokemon. I know nothing about that. My grandson Al, I have a grandson named Al. His last name is Paca. Alpaca. He got into that Pokemon when it came out. Angelic Dreamer's knitting a scarf with sleeves. I think I saw that, or the Crafty Cub told me about that. You're using that mohair yarn. That mohair is really, really soft. But if you're new here, I'm like I said, I take over a Crafty Cub streams usually on Thursday nights. It's been a little hectic the past couple weeks, and with the holidays and not feeling well, but I'm back here and with you fine folk. I'm making my first shawl for your youngest granddaughter. Well, that's special. I know the Crafty Cub has made shawls. Is it a knitted shawl or a crocheted shawl? This right here is round number 6. Granny Karen's got to remember this. Yeah, I'm feeling much better. My grandson Alpaca, he came over to make certain that I was okay, and along with his parents. Yeah, my daughter, we call her DK. Her name is Danielle Kimberly, but we call her DK for short. And DK's dear husband Gage. They're the parents there of Alpaca. So they came over and made certain that I was feeling all right. And there's some good family members I have. All right, this is round number. I always got to remind myself what round number it is. That's number 6. Crochet there. Crochet shawl. I know the Crafty Cubs made some crocheted shawls. Right here. So that's number, I think we're in round number 7. I made a shawl back when I was, well, I've been married to my dear departed husband for a while. So I think it was back in the 60s, and I don't know what happened to that shawl. It was really, really, really beautiful. Had a lot of fan shapes and laciness to it. My dear departed husband, Hank Marino, he always said I look good wearing that shawl. So I might have to make myself another one at some point, even though he's no longer with us. Alrighty, here. This is round number 7. Yeah, I said round 7. Got to keep track of that. Mama Jules attempting a pattern that their son-in-law's Meemaw wrote, and using her yarn that they gifted me a while back. It'll be a special gift. That is very special. And you're lucky enough to be able to have that pattern there and her yarn. Alright, that is round number 7. And now we're on 8. We're making an angel's head here. If I didn't make that clear originally when I started this. It's going to be its head and then its upper blouse area. We're in row number 8 here. Oh, and that crafty cub, that boy, he let me know that he's learned how to shuttle tat. He said that the traveling tatter had inspired him to learn how to do it, so he's making some progress. I never learned how to tat. I had an aunt, my Aunt Lydia. She would shuttle tat all the time. And that's not something I ever learned how to do. And I figure by now it's a little too late for Granny Karen to learn that. That was don't want to lose my loop there. And that's number 8. Now we're on round number 9. Right here. Here, that's number 9. Granny Karen's making some progress on this dear angel's little head. Oh, also that crafty cub, he was so excited. He told me that he just got in the mail today that giveaway. He back in October he was part of Heather Bizzo. She's another streamer here. A lot of knitting. I think she also crochets, but a lot of knitting. She had a spooky Halloween themed giveaway, and the Crafty Cub entered some of the things that he made on stream on his internet show here, and he ended up winning, and he got the package today. So I think this Saturday when he is here on his internet TV show, he'll probably show everybody what he got. Alrighty, here. This is round number 10 we're working on. We got 3 more rounds, and then we can do something different with this little angel's hair, or head, I should say, not hair. I don't know what I'm saying. This is round number 11. At least I think it's 11. I'll have to count it here when I get to the end. Oh, the Crafty Cub also wanted me to let everyone know or remind everybody that he's got his merch store, and he's running a sale until the end of the month. If you use like the code HOLIDAY at checkout, you can get 30% off your order. And to get that link to that store, you type an exclamation point merch. See, I'm learning all this, how to do all the internet and the high tech things that you kids all do. Alright, let me count this rows here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, we are on round 12 here. Well, welcome back there, Claim Eco. I'm still working on this little angel's darling little head. there is round number 12. We lost one of them here stitches. Okay. Put this little marker back in here. With crochet thread and the 1.5mm hook, the whole angel should be 9 inches tall. I think that might be right there. Yep, about 9 inches. Angelic Dreamer says, I'm glad this scarf with sleeve is a mindless knitting pattern of stocking stitch, as this is the busiest time of year, so I can just knit mindless. I like those patterns there, Angelic Dreamer, where you can just keep on working and working, don't really have to really think too much about it. And you're doing that that piece in mohair, and mohair is just super soft. I love the feeling of mohair and all those really soft fibers. Righty here. Crafty Cub told me he made something new where you click on something and all these channel points, and so he's got a whole bunch of new things since I've been here on the stream, and so he's really changing up his internet. I might try this angel, but my cotton thread and a 4.5mm hook should be like 14 inches tall. That is a big angel. It can sit up on a table. Doesn't have to be on the tree. Yeah, 14 inch, that's a pretty tall angel. Alrighty here. So they want me to stuff this and shape it. Let me turn this music here off for a second. Just have to get a bigger tree. You can do that too, Clay Miko. Ooh, Granny Karen's hair. I told you Granny Karen's hair's got a mind of its own. Let me get some here stuffing. My word, I need to weave in this tail. I thank you there, Angelic Dreamer. That's from that, what was that name of that movie? I remember that. That's with that actor. He's a big famous actor now. I love that store. Yeah, that Toy Story. Toy Store. Granny Karen can't speak. That toy store up in there in New York City, I think. Big, that was the name of that movie. I'll get this music here playing back in 1 second here. Granny Karen's stitches are really tiny, and I can't get my needle all the way in here. I'm going to do the best that I can. Am I doing hand jive? I ain't doing no hand jive. I'm trying to get the my thread here all woven into that center of this little angel's head. Oh no, Granny Karen's lost the stitches and her mind. This is some hopping music. You like this music? Hope I didn't lose too many stitches here. Yeah, I think we're good here. And need a little polyfill and or fiber fill to shape its head. I think this is the only time it needs any little stuffing. Everything else gets starched and blocked. Alright, here, round number 14. Single in each of the next two. Two. Skip one. Okay, you do that 8 times. Where's my stitch marker here? Two. I never heard of skipping them. I heard of doing a decrease, but I'm going to do what this pattern here says. Two. Skip one. One. Two. Skip that one right there. Two. Skip that. One. Two. Skip that. One. And two. And now round 15. Single in each of the next two, so we got to skip the one. Single in the next two. One. Two. I'm going to mark my stitch right there. Single in the next two. Skip one. Do that all the way around here. Skip one. One. And two. Skip one. Two. One. And two. Skip that one. One. And two. Skip that one. One. And two. Alrighty here. Do not finish off. So that's the head right there. And now continuing, it's something called the overblouse. Chain 3. 2. Single in the next one. Let me take my stitch marker out. That's in my way. And repeat this 10 times. All right, here. One, two, three. Single in the next. One, two, three. Single in the next. One, two, three. Single in the next. Oop, that didn't single right. I only went through one of them there loops here. One, two, and three. Two and three. Two, three. I think this here is 10 times. Let me count this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. That is 10. Alrighty, in here. Chain 3. And join to the first chain at the beginning of that there chain 3. Alright. There we go. We got a little frilly thing on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. Round 17, chain 3. Four doubles in the same chain 3 space. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5 doubles in the next one. Join in third. Alright, I think I got this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that says we're going to have a commercial here. I'm busy here carrying on with some stitches, so we will be right back.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that. I wasn't even paying attention to that internet machine. Two, 3, 4, yeah, 5. I'm joining the third chain of that right here. Right here is where we want to join. Got a little head with a little ruffle on it. Round number 18. Chain up 3. Double crochet into each double crochet. I think I can do that. I learned that back when I was a schoolgirl. Just found a gnome tree skirt. Granny, can you tell me, Crafty Cub, that we need to make a trip to Hobby? I will let him know. And he was talking to me that he said something about he was doing some gnome stuff on his internet show. And he what's that thing called when you're done and you go to someone else's internet show? Raiding? Back in my day, a raid was not a good thing. Either you had roaches or the police were coming after you. But raided into Zakalia, I think that's her name, and she said that she really liked the gnomes, and she makes a lot of amigurumi. I remember that word, gnomes, and she sent Crafty Cub a couple links to some patterns, to like their Etsy stores. Etsy, isn't that the store where you get the, the handmade things and the patterns? And he said that he was going to have to tell you, Clay Mika, all about the gnome things. Hey there, Heather Bizzo. I was just talking about you. How are you doing, young lady? Crafty Cub had mentioned to me that he was all excited because today he got the package for your Halloween spooky giveaway, and he's going to show it off the next time he's on stream. And he said he got some really, really pretty purple colored yarn. He's really, really enjoying that, and he likes the stitch markers and the crochet hooks that you sent. Yep, he got it, and I guess I will thank you on his behalf for having that giveaway, and you're so nice to do that. And I'm just working on this this little angel that all of Crafty Cub's followers voted on. There were 4 different ones, and this was the winning one. And I don't know if Granny Karen here is going to get this all done tonight, because this is an involved piece. I'm just working on the head and the blouse part. If I got a mod over there, that Clean Miko girl, can you give a shout out to Heather Bizzo? As I think we need to acknowledge her and her internet TV show. Now, young lady, that might fly with a Crafty Cub, but that doesn't fly with Granny Karen. If you're not following Heather Bizzo, go check her out. Does a lot of knitting over there on her internet show, and Crafty Cub has had me watch her on the Twitchers that we have here, and I agree with Crafty Cub. Heather Bizzo always has some of the prettiest yarns, and now Crafty Cub has some pretty yarn. And you like my new frock that I got? Grammy ETC was nice enough to make this, and Crafty Cub gifted it to me, and I'm wearing all my jewelry, or the bling like you kids say, and I got myself a necklace here, and he made these earrings. I got to show off the earrings that the Crafty Cub had made for me. I don't know how well it's going to show with all the shininess, but he picked colors to match my new dress. So I'm all ready for the holiday. And Crafty Cub had said that on New Year's Eve he might be doing a really long stream. And he had asked me maybe if I could hang out with him and on his stream for a little bit. So you might see me on New Year's, and it's a good excuse to use to wear on my pretty new jewels. Because he's celebrating, and he's over a year streaming. Beginning of December was his 1-year anniversary, and he's going to be celebrating this thing right up here, this Moco Loco. They're streamers, or with their internet show, and they're a brother and sister team, and Crafty Cub is now a part of that. So he's going to celebrate both of those all at once, and also ring in the new year. So you could ask him for more details about all that. I'm not certain what that boy has planned, but probably going to be a good time. here. I'm gonna join up here, and we got a little head with a little collar. And that was what round was that? That was round number 18. I think we're gonna go to round number 19. That'll finish off this piece, and then we'll see how Granny Karen is feeling. Alrighty, here we got a chain up 4. Excuse me. Alrighty, let's see here. Double in the next double. And then chain 1. Oh, that's all we got to do. I think we can handle this. Again, what is everybody working on? Are you making some pretty things? This music makes me want to get up and do the jitterbug. You youngins probably don't know what the jitterbug is. It was all the rage back when I was young. This is around 19 here. I gotta remember which one we're on. My own memory can't remember everything. This old brain of mine. Here we're almost done this round. We can go on to number 20. Crafty Cub said he got his Christmas tree out today and got the ornaments, and I think he's going to be decorating it tonight. So said he'll probably be posting pictures of that in his cord. Something about a cord. Something where you share pictures and there's a string and a cord. I don't know. Maybe clip it on with a clothespin. I'm not certain. I don't understand some of the things that boy tells me. Alrighty, here. Round number 20, I'm going to slip stitch into the chain stitch. Slip right in there. Chain up 4. Double in the chain space, chain 1. Alrighty, I think we got this here. See here, this is our, they're calling this the over blouse. This is the top part that's going to go over its arms. You need to go to bed? Alright there, angelic dreamer. You get some rest there, and I will chat with you the next time I see you, and you have a good one there. In fact, we're going to do two more rounds of this, and I think we're going to call it a night here also, and at least we get one part of this angel done. That is round number 20. Oh, did I spill? Granny Karen spilled all over her frock. Let's slip stitch right on over. Music puts a little pep in my step. Almost done this little round here, and I think we're going to do one more. Hey there, Spy Guy. Good, yeah, good peppy tune. Granny ain't gonna overdo it here. I'm just dancing in my chair. Thank you there, Spy Guy, for helping me with those fingy stretchies. These old fingers definitely need to stretch. Thank you for the posture check and that hydrate. I do greatly appreciate that. Alright. Single in the joining stitch. Chain 4. 2, 3, 4. Slip in the 4th. Oh, we're doing picots. Skip the chain space. And single in the there and do a picot, right? This is going to take Granny Karen a little while to do all these picots here. I don't like the way the looks of that one there. Two, three, and 4. Do that little single crochet here. Do another picot. A lot of picos on this little over blouse on this dear little angel. It's looking pretty. Two, three, and four. Two, three, four. Granny Karen's going to be doing picos in her dreams tonight. I think there's 60 some picos on this. Two, three, and four. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. more. That Pico. Hey there, Andrew. How are you? Dirty hooker. That might fly with a crafty cub, but that don't fly with Granny Karen. How are you, young man? And how is your precious little kitty cat, Sasha? Crafty Cub told me about your cute little kitty cat. I'm working on this angel tree topper that the Crafty Cubs followers had voted on, and this is the one that they all liked. If I got a mod around, can I get a shout out for Andrew? Sasha's a cutie. I just grabbed him and forced a hug. Aww. I don't think Sasha minds that much. He's a little snuggle buggy.
Honestly, this is just getting stretchy.
If you're not following Andrew, check him out. Does a lot of crocheting. I think you also play some video games over there on your internet show. And thank you, Knitter Girl, for giving Andrew a shout out. He was bratty last couple days, as you saw, but he's much chiller. That's good. You know how those kitty cats are; they get some energy in them. Let's see what this thing says. No, excuse me. Oh dear, it seems I got my wires crossed. My apologies for the confusion. Let's try that again with a sprinkle of modern charm. Andrew, a whiz at crochet and as unique as an ace of spades, has been weaving tales daily leading up to Christmas. From spooky Halloween guests to dreams and Skyrim hues. I don't know what Skyrim is. They promised excitement, no fibs, with each stream titled like opening advent calendar doors. Andrew's cozy digital parlor invites us for years, spun with care and holiday cheer. Watch your mouth, young man. But that is pretty incredible. I like that tool that the Frosty tools that Crafty Cub somehow got, and it makes it a little write-up about anybody that gets a little shout out to. You mean holy poop? That's a little bit better there, young man. Time to get ready to stream. Well, you have a good stream there on your internet show there, Andrew, and Granny Karen's going to be finishing up here soon, and her eyesight's getting a little tired, and I got to find me some victuals. Oh, well, thank you. I don't know if I'm a queen, but and Andrew, I don't know if you see this beautiful frock that Granny ETC made for me and Crafty Cub gifted to me, and I got myself some bling. Don't be talking about my bosom, young man. And he also, the Crafty Cub, that sweet boy, made me some earrings to go with my frock. Andrew boy, I'm old enough to be your great grandmother. So don't get fresh with me. He is sure crafty. Well, you have a good stream on your internet show and give that kitty cat a hug for Granny Karen. And like I said, we're going to be headed out here soon. I'm almost to the end of this little round, and this little part of the angel will be done. I'm going to have to talk to that crafty cub about having me on again soon before the holidays so we can do more pieces of this angel. You got that right, Spy Guy. We like making progress here. I know Granny Karen right here is I'm getting tired of making these picos. We got only like one or two more left to do. We got one more actually. There's this say here. Fourth. Join in the first single crochet. I think we can do that. Oh, I didn't do the picot. Come on, Granny Karen, it's the last picot. Now we can finish off this little piece. I'm gonna clip right there, and that's its head and its little collar. Yeah, almost looks like a ghost for Halloween. I'll be finishing off weaving in that end off the internets, and got a little bit done here this evening. I want to thank you all for entertaining an dear old woman. I hit the wrong button on that computer there. And thank you for having me, letting me be on your show here, and we're going to go and see who else is here and what we're going to be go and see, because I think we're going to go and again, they call that a raid. Again, in my day, that was something different. So, alrighty here. Let's see here. It does look like a badminton birdie, but that's an angel's head and its top part of its little dress. But not an air raid. Yeah, not an air raid. And we don't need that raid for roaches. We don't have no roaches here. Let's see who is here. I think we're going to go and find somebody to raid into, and I know who we're going to go and raid into. Let me see what she's doing first. She's doing some cross stitch. You all want to see some cross stitch? I know the Crafty Cub's going to be cross stitching here coming up in the new year, and Granny Karen's done some cross stitching in her days. First of all, we got the YouTube. I watch that YouTube. I watch some old episodes of Matlock. You ever see Matlock? That was a good show with Andy Griffith. And let's see what else we got here. And I think it's this Discord. That's what it is. The Discord. That's where you can share all your pictures and interact with everybody. And he told me to do the little merch because he's selling his filthy merch with that hooker wear, which I don't like, but that's his business. All right, and we're gonna do that raid there. And he said that if you're a follower and you copy that right here, and if you're a subscriber, which I think subscriber is where you get it, where you don't have to see any commercials. That's for the subscribers. And we're going to go and raid out. We're going to go right out to Miss Vintage Gal. She's doing some cross stitch. I think she's doing a hippopotamus. It says a hippopotamus for Christmas. So everybody hang around for, we're going to go raid out and we're going to go see Vintage and Tab Mergence. I'm not certain what Tab Mergence means. Oh, you're welcome there, Spy Guy. So everybody hang around and join the little raid thing where we all go over and talk to Vintage and see how she's doing. She's also a member of the Moco Loco, the crazy people. Loco, that's what Loco means. I learned that in Spanish class at one time, I think. Alrighty, you all have a good evening, and hopefully I can be back again soon. We can do more of the angel. Maybe I'll talk to that crafty cub and see what we can come up with maybe next Thursday. And so everybody, you all have a good evening, and the crafty cub will be on sometime this weekend. So I will talk to you all, you fine folk, later.